All right, welcome back to BM Talks to Them. Obviously, we're here again with another After the Catch Up. You want to introduce who we have today?
Of course. So we had these lovely people on episode 14 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Then we followed up with them on one of our catch ups where, we saw they were doing pretty well. They were officially boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yep.
So now we do have Nnamdi and Alera back today just to see how you guys are doing. Where are you now? The whole after the catch up spiel. So we're going to jump right on into it. How are you guys today? Are we still boyfriend, girlfriend? Are we still good?
She can tell.
Yes,
Ladies first.
yes, we are still
Okay,
boyfriend
Oh,
girlfriend.
okay. That silence scared me a bit
that's
there.
good. That's
Buddy,
good. All right, so yeah, tell us, update us. How's it going? So after the catch up, after you lot done the catch up with Arlette, how was things and how is it now? Let us know.
Yeah.
you want me to go?
You can go
Okay.
first. You can go
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, definitely. And I got a little cough, so like if I, what I'm saying, if I sound crazy, don't worry about that. But yeah, I thought last year was like my best year in terms of like career development of like where I wanted to be, like going in my 30s, accomplishing a lot of goals. 2 years ago I was like kind of like at the bottom, so like in terms of how I was feeling, and I kind of dug myself out of that. And last year was the first step of that. Like I made the most I ever made and stuff like that. But this
Nice.
year is like it tops, not even close. Like everything from like every goal I set out, I accomplished, and like it's just been even like Alera made it even better, and like y'all made it better. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? It's just it's been super dope, and yeah, man, I'm taking it a day at a time, man. I'm getting ready for tomorrow. I start a new position for real, so
Oh,
oh,
yeah, so I'm
very
just
good.
like,
congrats.
yeah, appreciate it, man. So it's just kind of like, it's a lot of stuff going on. I've been a lot busier. I just got done a marathon for my company ready. I told y'all about last
Okay,
time, but
Uh-oh.
that's good. That's good.
yeah, it's just yeah, it's been cool, man. I've been just taking it a day at a time, enjoying it with Alera, and yeah, just see what God has in store for us.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
very good to know. Very good to know. All right. Alera,
Ah,
how's tell
Yeah.
us as well.
yeah.
Pretty much what Namdi was saying, we are just like growing with one another. Last time you guys saw us, we were headed on a trip to Mexico, and that was really
Yeah.
fun. And then he came back to Arizona, and we went to the Grand Canyon. And we went up to Flagstaff, and we just like had so much fun at this like bar, like a couple bars out in Flagstaff. And we just are just enjoying each other as much as we can because we are long distance.
Right.
And then we have Thanksgiving coming up. I'll be out there with him and his family, and so I'm just excited. We're just growing and getting, with one another. And yeah, he's starting a new position. I'm really excited for him for that. And then I just
Yeah.
recently started a new position. So it's like God is
Wow.
just, blessing
Well, it's
us,
great.
throwing us little
Congratulations.
nuggets. And we are very appreciative and we are very grateful for you and BM, because if it wasn't for you guys, we would have not met and been able to like
Oh,
heal. We're also still like healing through things and with
Right.
each other. And he's just so understanding. So
Mm.
I'm very grateful for that.
oh man, this is
Man, guys,
beautiful.
this is amazing. This is amazing. This is what it's all about, obviously. And you guys are pretty you're a young couple.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the fact that you're taking this seriously is amazing to see. This is an example of what we want everyone to be like.
Hmm.
And after your catch up, I do want to ask you. Obviously, we saw some of the comments, and some comments were saying, "Oh, it seems like Namdi was doing a lot more than Alera, right? How did you feel about that when you saw them type of comments?"
Yeah.
I honestly, I'll go first because it really like it bothered me a little bit. I was telling Amdi like, like it's crazy that people like they see one side, like I praise you because you make me feel like a woman should feel, taken care of and
Mm.
secure in that aspect. But also at the same time, people don't know that I paid for the Mexico trip, but I
Mm.
don't have to say things like that. Like
Right.
At
he does
all.
enough that I wanna come out of my pockets and be like, no, I can go half on this, I can do this and that, but also I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like I need to do that and I don't have to do that, which is
Mm.
very nice. And it's a luxury because men nowadays don't want to do nothing for nobody. So
Right.
Man.
you
Right.
know, the fact that he's able to do so much and that I'm want to do my part as a helper, you know, like a helpmate, you
Yeah.
know, it's great because people take advantage of people like that where
Right.
it's like they're doing, and no one's ever filling their cup. But I am filling his cup
Oh.
clearly. But I mean, I don't need to like explain everything to everybody. But I did feel some type of way, and Namdi just laughed it off, and he made me see like the softer side of it. You know, it's not that big of a deal. People don't know you, so it's like
Right.
they don't.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I have to say as well, most of these people that say things, they don't know the full story, right? Because Namdi called me and you know he told me about some of the comments and how you felt, and I was like, guys, you have to understand, people don't know. I know the story because I spoke to Namdi, and Namdi tells me how you both are playing
The
a
key role.
key role. Both of you are literally putting in so much effort to each other. And I was like, that's great. But at the catch up, it wasn't explained much of what Alera did. But it doesn't mean that she wasn't
Doing
doing
anything,
anything.
right?
She was,
Right.
Namdi told me that this girl is literally there. She's always calling him. She's planning stuff. And she, you know, so so much people don't know that. So I'm glad that you both was to clarify all of that and you was fine with it.
And it's funny, yeah. The comments, like, don't get me wrong, man. I laugh at everything, especially the stuff that's
I'm
not
with
supposed to be
you.
taken serious, because it's like life's already too serious. So it's like when
Right.
I was reading some of the comments, I mean, at the time I was just like, man, and people don't really know because
They
it's
don't
like
know. Yeah.
it's like it's still like I talked to King and Sean. It's like it's so surreal. Like even though this is like a great production that got super popular, like people all across the world like watch it because I see it in my DMs. People from different parts of Africa, Europe, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
Australia are contacting me saying good job and stuff like that. But it's just like people don't really know outside of the stuff they see on camera. Like it's like a whole bunch of things that happened since
Mm-hmm.
then, and it's crazy. It's just funny that people really don't know like behind it. It's like Hollywood in a way, but like a kind of like
Yeah.
not like in the middle part of Hollywood.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but the Arizona version of Hollywood. So yeah, it's dope at the same time. But I just told her like, man, don't worry about it because it's like I mean, you talking about not saying nothing. I was we have a group chat, a few of us in the group chat from the episode, and I was just like, Alera just sent me a Zelle, and I was like, bro, I've dealt with broke women all my entire life. No, I mean, bro, y'all laughing. I'm telling you, bro, I've dealt with broke women, people who did not have service on their phone. They needed to go to a certain spot to get on Wi-Fi to text me. Like, bro, I'm telling you,
Wow.
I've seen it all, and I'm like, the fact that she sent me a Zelle, bro, I was just
Oh.
about to break down and like,
It was
man,
sweet as day.
I
One
was like,
sec.
let me rub your
We're
feet
not
or something.
together.
Like, like I said, that's what kind of like just showed me. Like, I probably can't find my wife in Baltimore. Like, I love the city. Big Ravens fan. Go shout out to Lamar Jackson. We lost today, but it wasn't his fault. But it's just like I've seen the worst. Like the people I was chasing, the pretty
Mm.
faces, the nice designer clothes, the all that stuff. I started to realize their personality and the type of time they be on, and it wasn't the same time and I'd be on. So when I found Alera, and it's just like the best thing about her, I would say, is just like she really be bringing out like a different side of me. Like I don't know
That's
like how
good.
to really explain it. Like it's the romantic chemistry, like what I'm
Mm.
saying,
Mm.
what I'm saying, the friendship, the sexual chemistry, everything. Like it's seriously like
Her
everything.
rolling
Like
her eyes.
I mean, but truthfully, it's just like everything. Like we really just like bond and connect, and it's like I'm just like appreciative because it's like she's somebody that I can like as soon as I start feeling down. Like for example, this week, right? I was super negative. I was going through a background check for my job, and also I was going through a dispute with my credit card company because
Uh-oh.
actually the rental car that we talked about in the catch up to go to Mexico with, man, they try to charge me like $450. I'm like, bro, I already paid this through my credit card, and I had to dispute that. And
Mm.
literally, bang, boom, I got my background check back done. Now Larry was like, yo, just chill out. It's gonna be okay. Just give him all the information. Be honest. I was like, all right. Woke up the next day, background check came through. Dispute was cleared. I got my money back. I
Nice.
beat the case. You heard me. So
Right.
so yeah, I was just like, that's what I mean. Like I get so I don't I try to stay level headed, but when I get down about especially like when it comes to like stuff like with money, and that's
Mm.
when I usually get down about. that's what that because that's the part where I'm just like, yeah, sometimes I just need to take a step back, and she's always there to help me out. So yeah, so she's the goat.
That's great to see as well because that's what a lot of guys need from their women
Yeah,
to be there for them and
Yeah.
support them through times like that. So
Yeah, it was a Zell for like Sweetest Day because we're like not together. Because he's in
Oh.
Maryland. But yeah, that's one thing that I would say. Like, I used to get down and out a lot too about like money. Obviously, that's like the easiest thing to get down and out about. But
mm-hmm,
like, I was like, you have to stay positive. Like, you know
mm-hmm,
that like this, you already have the position. Like, you don't need to stress about stuff like this. Like, there's
mm,
other things that we could be stressing out about. Like, let's not waste our energy on this. Like,
mm-hmm,
just kind of
Mhm.
just speaking positivity over him and over the
yeah,
situation and telling him not to think about it as much. And sure enough, everything came back like was gonna come back.
mm,
And like I'm super proud of him. Like he got the
yeah.
position he's more than deserving of. And
yeah,
yeah, I mean it's a higher ranking position. Of course, that you have to go through a little bit more crap, but
Right.
mm-hmm,
I mean, like God is good, and you're
Yeah, all the
fine.
time.
Amen.
Like you're
amen,
Yeah.
fine. You're gonna be all right, and everything worked out.
right,
And so
Nice.
mm.
yeah, I'm grateful that I could be that for him.
Oh, guys,
Yeah.
look, y'all even making BM smile. People always commenting, BM is so serious. Look, he's smiling today, y'all.
That's my God, man. That's my God, man. I'm telling you, man. You guys are. Once I saw that you guys do photography too, I love to, collab about that in the future. Get some
Screaming.
stuff going. Get some stuff going in the future. But we'll talk about that another day.
So, what made you guys decide that you're going to go to Baltimore for Thanksgiving? Like, how'd you guys come up with that decision?
Should I go?
Um,
Whoever, whoever
yeah,
wants
it
to
don't
take it
matter.
away. Actually, let's hear from
Yeah,
Alera. Let's hear from Alera.
Okay. He has a big family, and like they do it big, and I have a big family too, but like it's everybody's all scattered out. So I'm
Mm,
like, why not go to Maryland? They do it like two big Thanksgiving dinners, so I was
nice.
like, sure, why not? And I've been on FaceTime plenty of times with his family members and his siblings.
Mm.
So I'm like, why not meet them in person? So
Oh,
yeah.
so this
And
is gonna
he's
be your
been here
first
twice.
time meeting them?
His sisters and his mom and his cousins. But I met his
Okay.
Okay.
brother. So
Oh, you
yeah,
about to get
everybody.
So
you
how's
about
the
to get
how's the
thrown
fam
in.
how's the family like? Both of your families, do they all like you both? Like, how's that going?
Well, she's about to meet him for the
Uh,
first time.
I mean,
I
like
mean,
you don't have spoken to family before on the phone and stuff like that, right?
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
FaceTime with her moms. The only
Mm-hmm.
person I met on her family side was her moms, and like she
My
obviously
mom
told me about it.
loves Nnamdi.
Oh.
She loves Nnamdi. She's so team Nnamdi. She
My
calls
Right.
him her
all my
son.
Yeah, all my siblings, my brother that she met when she came here to Baltimore the first time back in July,
Mm.
he loves her. Like he can actually be teasing me sometimes because when you in love, you gotta be a little cringy a little bit. So he'd be like, bro, don't he be overhearing me sometimes talking to Alera and stuff, and he'd be like, we stay in the same townhouse,
Okay.
and he's like, hey man. They do what you gotta do, Buzz. That's love right there, man. Like, I ain't making fun of you. Now I'm like, man, I wouldn't really care for it anyway. But it's just funny because it's like some of the stuff I don't be, you know what PDA is. Like I don't be trying to do too much in
Right.
public. But
Right.
Yeah,
yeah. But it's not like I'm ashamed. It's just like I'm a private person for real. Like,
Mm.
but
Definitely.
all my siblings, my mother loves her. Like I've never really actually. To be honest, like she's really the first girlfriend I ever like introduced to my
To
mom's
bring
because it's like
Wow.
home.
she
Oh
got such
my
a high
goodness.
standard and like I have such a high standard of who I want to show. Like I did what what I'm saying, like in the past considered it, but it was like they got like I said, they wasn't on the same time. And I just
Mm.
started saying some stuff. I didn't want to bring my mother around. She's like, this is why you should date a Nigerian woman or like, stuff like that. So like I don't want to hear all that. But
And and
yeah, she
and as
was
well, Namdi, I have to say as well because you're African, right? So
yeah,
Nigerian. Yep.
yeah.
how was the dynamics like? Because obviously, like you said, your mom thought maybe you'll bring home a Nigerian girl, but someone
Right.
like Alera now, how did she like feel after talking to her and where they are now? Like does she accept her like just like she accept any other girl?
Yeah, she was cool with it. Like I'll be honest for like a quick second. Like because of what happened with my sister and her husband, who actually they met in Nigeria back in 2016, came over U.S. in 2018, got married 2019, and then separated by 2021, and then fully divorced by this year. And then also with my uncle and his woman, who has to be a Caucasian woman, but they're actually still married, so I wasn't too sure what she was talking about. She just kind of was like, she one day just came to me like, or just we were just talking. She was like, I don't want you to marry an American woman, and I don't want you to marry a Nigerian woman. I was like, damn, like, where am I gonna
Who
go
you
then?
gonna
Like,
have?
I'm gonna go like go to London or something like that. Like, but then that's the first time I was like, like, Mom, like, you can't define love. Like, whatever happens, happens.
Right,
Like,
right,
I
right.
say I already decided that I'm not gonna find the person that my forever. That's what they be saying now, my forever. I'm not gonna find that person in Baltimore. Like, say I started, saying even like going to other places like in the DMV, like DC and stuff like that. Still, it wasn't gonna work. And I just told her like, yeah, that's not gonna. Whoever I bring, trust me, is gonna be, the right person. And like, she
Exactly.
Right.
was accepted in like big, like open arms, and like,
Oh.
it was super dope. And I, obviously, actually, my aunt Joy, actually, who was actually here for her nursing position, just for the summer in the U.S. She's from Nigeria. She's a lawyer. She was actually like, she made some real stupid comment. I know you guys probably know, but like, the traditional African, people, they really want everybody to stay within like their clan and the family. And she was like, I
Right.
can show you a nice Nigerian woman in the village. I'm like, yo, I don't want no Nigerian woman. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm here. I'm back, baby. Like, I'm
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to. But I brought that joke up to her because I'm like, yo, like, if you're gonna disrespect Alera, like, I gotta let her know that. And like, they cool now, but it was just kind
Oh,
of like
okay.
that old thinking, and it's still prevalent nowadays, especially in African households and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. It's kind of stupid, but it's all good. It wasn't really a big deal. Alera was a great sport
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, no, and the reason why it happened is because it was like the first time I was on the phone with her on the phone, and she had
Oh.
like pretty much like pulled him to the side, but I was on the phone at the same time. And
Mm.
she had made that comment, and he was like, no, 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 no. And then he had like said it. He's like, Joy, what did you say? And I was like, oh, now he asked her to say it. And then I was just kind of like, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, now he stuck up for me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do all that, but like, he stuck up
No,
for me,
but
and I'm like, I'm laughing it off because like I know he loves me. Like I don't, you
Yeah.
obviously like he cares about what his family thinks, but he loves me, and I'm not a bad person. So I obviously she just made that little comment or whatever. But after that, like we laugh, I say hi, on the phone or whatever, and his mom loves me. We're on the phone, we be laughing.
Oh.
She's so cute. I can't wait to give her a big hug. Like it's good. Like everything's good. So I'm just happy and blessed, that they are welcoming me with open arms.
Right.
Yeah.
I have to say, yeah. If you see two people happy, be happy for them.
yeah,
Right.
Right? This is to everyone that's watching. If you see two people happy, be happy for them. Yeah, because in this generation to have real connection, real love is very difficult. So when you see stuff like this, it's great. We have to be happy. We have to be
right.
excited for them because we want the best for them. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy hearing this. The people that are watching that expected this to be unsuccessful,
Right.
surprise.
So,
Right.
yeah, and that's another thing
Right.
is like we don't want people to
Surprise.
think that all the after the catch ups is just for mess. Like no, we're
No.
genuinely
Yeah,
like
I appreciate
reaching out
that.
to people to see how they're doing after a catch up. So
Right.
Right.
we don't
And
want it to be like associated with like, oh, it's gonna be messy.
right.
No.
Right. Exactly. People need to take the show more seriously too. Coming on this
Right.
show,
Yeah,
like, come
And
Yeah.
on now, you can really find somebody.
You can.
right. And also, there's going to be so many new segments that we're going to introduce, especially on the
yeah,
podcast as well. There's a new segment that I'm introducing. Is going to be called "It's a Match with a Question Mark," where some people came on the show and they might have found love through other people that came on the show as well. So we're going to
Okay.
bring them on the podcast
yeah.
and see how that's going. So soon you're going to start seeing that. Why am I doing going to start that segment on here? Because you can, even if you came on this on the show, other people came on as well, so you can still find love. You met on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you met. So some people DM people, some people call me BM. Please, can you ask this person? And I'd be like, but if it's serious, then we because it's time to start getting serious. A lot of people come on the
Yeah.
show and they are unsuccessful, and so many people come with the wrong intentions. So we want to eliminate a lot of the people that are coming to waste our time. So even if you've met somebody that came on the platform already and you two are building something, it's great to come and, show the people this is what's happening. So yeah.
And you guys are setting such a great example. Like,
Thank you.
I'm so happy that you guys are
Appreciate
taking
that.
this serious, and you guys are actually building something. You're meeting families. You're going on vacations. Like, this is what we do it for, honestly.
Right.
Thank
So
you,
yeah,
guys.
thank you
No, I
guys.
appreciate it. Yeah, definitely,
Thank you,
man.
guys.
So obviously you lot probably have plans coming up as well. Like you're gonna probably want to be with each other more and stuff like that. Because I think I spoke to Nnamdi as well. Nnamdi said you lot are planning for the future and stuff like that. That was a while back. Obviously now the plan's still going well for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely had some I would say with all like the transition, like all like the new stuff coming. Like I said, I have a new position. I also have, like I told you, that business opportunity I do now. I fully signed my contract. I'm under NDA, and I do that like I probably it's like freelance in a way, about 5 hours a week, or I'm planning to. And she just got her new position, and to be honest, like a lot of things change when you get like new opportunities as well. So like we definitely been having like some like conversations where for no matter what, the next year it's all about just stacking bread and developing our relationship. Like we already agreed on that. Like our phase one was like, yo, let's get a new position so we all can be more flexible. Like that's the
Right.
key.
Yeah, because I
Like
remember on the catch up, you guys mentioned like her hours or like her PT or whatever it wasn't so great at
terrible,
the old
terrible,
one. So it's better now.
terrible.
Yes, way better. A lot
Perfect.
more flexibility. Yeah.
And mine
Good.
is like I don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be in my home state 3 days out of the week. So it's like I can like I work in DC, and I can I can get off of work, hop on that flight, go to Arizona, and just like work at an Alera spot. Like that's what I really wanted. And like the crazy thing is we set the date for phase one. You know what I'm saying? This like to find a new position to be the
Oh,
last day of the
Nice.
year, and we already did that by October. So
Yeah.
it's like
Period.
now it's just like I'm saying, like everything good has just been happening. Like really, like well, like God's gonna keep on blessing us, and He's gonna take care of us.
Won't he do it?
You gave all praise all up to Him, but it's just like
Right.
like we're really just taking it a day at a time. And like I said, some of the conversations is about like obviously living arrangements. Cause when we get together, it's like the best, like, it's just like she said on the show, like some of our best moments is just chilling, like laughing, geeking, like cuddling. Like
Yeah.
I just be like, man, I don't be caring about nothing else in the world type, like, type thing. So it's just like, when it gets to that point where we're going to have to live, we're going to move in and live together, and where we're going to like decide on. It's gonna be some tough conversations. It's gonna be some time that we need to really like to develop and plan that out. And
Right.
it's gonna be tough because I just want to at the end of the day we just want to be together because it's like
Yeah.
coming home to your lover, what I'm saying, after a long day, like, hey man, I'm about to go kick my feet up in the man
Right,
cave. Let me know when
right.
dinner's ready,
Yeah.
babe. Or it's like, hey, I'll go grab something from the store if I'm running out and stuff like that. I'm like, I just want to be on that grown man time. Like I'm about to be 30 actually in 2 weeks. Like,
Right.
Oh, happy early
yeah,
birthday.
appreciate it, man.
So,
Appreciate it.
so you said the food and stuff like that. Is Alera cooking for you and all this type of stuff? Like,
I'll say this, man, because I don't want to give
Uh-oh.
away all her secrets. But so when we came for the well, no, it was just recent. We went to Grand Canyon. So I flew in
I think it was
Wednesday
both
night.
times.
No, mostly I remember last Wednesday, but it was both times. But most recently, when I came to Grand Canyon, not a couple, like maybe close to a month ago, I came in and like she had like this steak and rice and like the zucchini. Oh my goodness! Like I literally woke up like 4 in the morning and was just smashing that. Like it was some of the best food I've ever tasted, low key. So. And like we be like mixing stuff up, like we be kind of like just like talking about like certain things. Like I make a lot of like steak and like rice and broth and things like that. And she loves salmon, so she cooks a lot of salmon. And you know what I'm saying, yeah, she got a little something going on over there.
Uh-oh.
So I'll give her credit.
All right. She got a little something up her sleeves.
Yeah, a little she
He
might
won't
she
starve, that's for sure.
might
Good,
be Gordon
good.
Ramsay.
He ain't gonna starve.
right. It's amazing to see you both complementing each other so well. Because I feel like you're both for each other.
Appreciate it, man.
And you both are long distance as well. Everyone
Yeah.
that's watching the show, I hope you're watching this episode, because this is what it's about. they're long distance. They're making it work. They're
Right.
taking it seriously. They're getting to know each other in a more in-depth
Very
level.
intentional.
Very intentional.
Yes.
And Nnamdi actually calls me sometimes, and sometimes he just asks me for advice and stuff like that. And and I look at him and say, bro, you just keep doing what you're doing. You're the man. You
bro.
need to
Appreciate
lead
it, bro.
as the man. And Alera will feel like she has the protector. Once your woman feels like, yes, this man is the man that can look after myself and the family, then you're good to go. So you just keep doing what you're doing, and and keep praising God. Put God
Every
first
time, bro.
all the
Always.
time.
Every time. I would
God,
just say this about like, no, my bad. You go.
go on, go.
No, I was just saying because we follow like we're always gonna be fans of y'all. Like I watch every single
Yeah.
episode after
We
like
do. We watch them
like we
together.
watch them together. Like sometimes she watches it before me, but I
Sorry,
watch
he
them.
takes
We watch
forever.
every yeah, but it's like we watch every episode. So it's like we be geeking. Like I told myself when I was doing the experience, I was like, man, I told y'all when originally I was like, yo, this is like MTV in a way. I grew up on that, so I was just like. I'm gonna have fun. I'm not gonna. If somebody makes fun of my shirt, my hair, I'm black, I'm dark skinned. Like I don't really care, man. But
Yeah.
like it worked out at the
Love
end.
that
Like
dark skin.
I could have said something. You know what I'm saying? I
Look
could
at
have
her
been
still
mean. I
praising
could.
you.
Yeah. Ooh. She got that
Yeah.
she got that caramel skin, man. She always over here.
Boy.
She knows she got that
Oh
caramel skin.
man. No, but
But it's like
honestly,
I love that dark chocolate.
we're just so happy that everything is like working out with you guys, and
yeah.
this is honestly, like we said, the reason why we do what we do, and we're glad that we're able to do this catch up and see how things are going. I hope Thanksgiving works out so well
Yes.
for you guys.
Thank you.
Nnamdi, I hope your family gonna cook her some, some good Nigerian food.
Yellow
Yeah.
They
fries.
cook a lot. He's always eating Nigerian food.
She
They
gotta
cook all
try.
the time.
She gonna definitely try a goosey soup. She's definitely
She's
gonna
gonna
try.
chop rice,
I
chop
don't.
rice.
Yeah, I don't know when people started calling it fufu, but I guess she'll try the fufu with the goosey
What
and
fufu?
yeah, like the dough
No,
stuff.
I
Like
know
I don't know
fufu. I'm
what
just saying.
I called it gari. I don't know who called it fufu first. Maybe the Kenyans or something
What?
like that. But we
No,
be cool with that. But
fufu is all over Africa. Every
man,
kind,
I
they
don't
have
know. They
so many
calling it
different
that.
kind of variations.
I'm
Yeah,
just
facts.
happy. I'm just happy to see you both getting along this well, because
Yeah,
obviously Nnamdi, your culture, and Lera, her culture, coming together.
Mashing
It's
it
an
together.
amazing thing. And also, I do also want to just say as well that we thank you both of us, me and Arlette, thank you for taking this seriously. And
yeah,
we're gonna keep tabs on you. We're gonna keep trying to catch
Yeah.
up and see what's going on and stuff like that. So
yeah,
just keep checking in.
yeah,
This is
definitely.
this episode. I'm sure everyone that's watching this episode can take some notes or something from this episode, and now that this is what we're doing for. We can't
Yeah.
control people that come on the show that
Exactly.
that have bad intentions or intentions not
Yeah,
to find love. We can't control that, but we give people the platform to try to find their someone. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Obviously, in this occasion, it's
working.
worked out. So yeah, you have anything to say?
No, that's really it. I'm so glad we were able to talk to you guys today. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing little bits and pieces of your life with us. So yeah, thank you guys so much.
Make sure you all
Thank
follow
you.
us. And another thing as well, them two worked out because they both knew what they wanted. Once the man and the woman both know what they want, it's gonna be so much easier to accomplish your goal. So I'm glad that you both spoke about what you wanted, and you're both just gelling very well. All right, make sure you all follow us on Instagram, as you can see right there, and also just keep watching BM Talks to them as well. We have a lot of content coming, and you're gonna be very surprised very soon with what we've got coming up. All right, so thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you all next time.